What up, peoples? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again. Another day with Mr. A. I want to do a video just talking about the different paths a man can take to lead to monk mode. Because all roads lead to monk mode, whether you want to accept it or not. Monk mode is absolute. But I'm going to break it down to 4 paths that I've noticed that a man will achieve monk mode. And we'll start off with the most basic one, which is why this space is so popular. A lot of men are in relationships, married, children, and then they get screwed over in divorce. They are told by society if they go out, work hard, be a good little boy, cross the T, dot the I, be an honorable, just a good, keep your head down, work hard, try to make her happy, provide, and you will get unconditional love forever, ever, and ever, 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 ever. If you download the Hank Hill Blue Pill philosophy, you're going to be good.
How do you not cry?
Well, instead of letting it out, try holding it in. Every time you have a feeling, just stick it into a little pit inside your stomach and never let it out.
Are you supposed to have a pain under your rib?
Yes, that's natural. The body doesn't want to swallow its emotions. But now you go ahead and put that pain inside your stomach too.
I think it's working, Uncle Hank. I feel sick, but not sad.
There you go.
There you go. Hank really thinking he's spitting some wisdom right there, bro. But unfortunately, a lot of guys follow in. Don't be an individual. Don't be a free thinker. Don't cultivate inward. Just be a good little protector, provider, and it'll all work out for you. Or better yet, like this. We're about to jam out, so here we go. Hey.
Ain't nothing I can say.
Nothing I can do. Hey.
I feel so bad. Yeah. Feel so blue.
Okay.
I got to make it right.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Even if it's me. If it means this is me.
What's getting burned? Come on, y'all. Cause I could never make. Hey.
You and Harry.
Cause I love you so. Hey. So very hard to go. So very hard to go. That's what I do. I like to jam out from time to time. I love music. I love all kinds of music. Even this simp crap. I mean, that bitch be jamming. Do 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 do. They ain't music, bro. But I digress. I mean, but that's that mentality right there. Even if it's me, if it means it is me, what's getting burned? That Hank Hill stuff. They become monk mode. They realize that's a lie. That doesn't work. That's not going to keep the woman there. That's not going to bring you peace. I'm going to do another video on that. I'm going to break that down. That doesn't work. And guys find that out the hard way. Unfortunately, you got kids, a mortgage, a life, and all that comes to the ruin. And then you go monk mode. A lot of guys, once they realize that, they realize there's no peace with a woman. They got their kids. They're like, I'm good. I've already been married. I'm monk mode. That's where the old MGTOW concept came from. A lot of guys getting burned. That's the core. A lot of guys got married and screwed over in divorce, so they monk mode now. So that's one path to take. Then you got the other path. This is number 2. You got the lustful guys and you got the lonely guys. The lustful guys want to get laid like Poogies and Chads, and they can't. And you got the lonely guys who are romantic simps who want unconditional love. Unfortunately, the normies assume that I'm this path, that I'm just rejected. I'm last. We'll get to me last. I'm talking about this because these dudes project this onto me. You and me, we both struggle with women. I'm monk mode, but not like that. So you got dudes who are monk mode out of frustration. You do want to get laid, like Pookies and Chads, going on dates, foodie calls. They ain't putting out. You know this woman's a slut, but she don't like you. Now you're getting frustrated. I actually had to do a video because I actually had some dude wanting to cause physical harm, a Ted Bundy Jr., because he's a freaking simp, wants to get laid like Pookies and Chads, and they ain't looking at him like that, which I keep telling you guys. And the same thing, you know. Let me. I'll break that down in a second. You got the lonely guys. These guys, I generally think, their intentions are pure. They want a woman in the romantic programming. They want a woman that's going to be. It's all romantic. You can make a case about 80% of dudes are romantic. The lonely guys, they want to have that woman. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. I just want somebody to love on and kiss on, and that's romance too, guys. It don't work like that. You guys really think you'll get you a woman that's gonna sit up here, y'all just be hugged up all day, 24/7, having sex, kissing on each other. Oh, I love you. I love you too. And just doing that 24/7. And then a lot of y'all don't want to go out and get your shit together. You don't want to get your finances up. You guys want this struggle love. You want to have this 50-50. These be the dudes who want to argue 50-50 dating. Why are you doing that? Get your shit together. Most of these women gonna show up at the finish line, man. They ain't trying to build with y'all. These modern day women ain't trying to build with you, bro. They gonna be showing up at the finish line. That's your reality. But again, dudes are romantic out here. You want somebody to sit up there and be hugged up on you and have this romance that's gonna last 24/7, forever and ever and ever, ever, ever. Not gonna happen. So a lot of guys, they go monk mode that route because it's like they realize that it's not gonna happen. They also realize that they're eventually they realize she's a human wallet. She's got me on the back burner, just waiting for that Pookie or that Ted Bundy to act right, which he never does. And then they finally realize, oh, I'm just a human wallet. Yeah, you're that predictable, you're that boring. And the same thing for the dudes that are lustful and are envious and are angry that they're not getting their little peen touched like Pookies and Chads. Both guys, I keep telling you, these women are bound to men who don't think like that. You're going to repel these women even more so because they can sense the desperation. Tom Likas even called it the stench of death. They can sense your desperation. They can sense your lust and loneliness. Like I said again, the double L's, lust and lonely. Dudes try to project that onto me thinking I think like that. We're going to get to me last. We're going to get to men like me last. Monk mode. So again, these dudes are more so forced to be monk mode. Some of them get the clarity. They get the vision. My channel helps out some of them realizing you ain't missing out on nothing. You get the clarity. And we're going to get to the ultimate paradox of it all. It's freaking funny. Nobody gets it all in this life, guys. Choices and trade-offs. But you got that second group. The lustful and the lonely guys. The dudes who want to get laid like Pookies and Chads, don't want to better themselves. They don't want to spend any money. They want it for free. They want these women whose bottom's been knocked out, who's been bound to other men on a physical scale because they're not virgins. They want that to look at them and have their little cooter wet and just give them unconditional sex without being the best version of themselves. Enjoy your monk mode. Forced monk mode, by the way. Fortunately, I get lumped into that. But again, we're gonna get to me last. The third tier, or the third type, are Pookies and Chads. A lot of those guys get a lot of sex. They get black pilled real quick. A lot of those guys, because they fucking y'all's wives, y'all's girlfriends, that innocent girl that a lot of dudes are fawning over, the innocent little librarian chick, but she up here just on him, taking up the ass and all that. They get black pill early. And a lot of those guys, they run through them, and some of them become monk mode. Again, they have so much sex, and they realize it's just chasing the dragon. There's no fulfillment there. There's emptiness there. And they'll become monk mode in that capacity. I got some of them follow me that can confirm that. Yep, these get, and I don't envy that, by the way. You got so many bodies on you. You get that desensitized. That man, you man. Again, you show me a man with a high rotation, I'll show you a worldly man with no soul. You gotta be, especially dealing with these Babylonian chicks in the spirit of delusion. Yep. So yeah, the third tier or the third level, you got the Pookies and Chads. They get so much ass. They deal with women in that capacity where they just like, you know what? I'm monk mode. I'm good. I'm done with the song and dance. It's ran its course, and now they seeking something more. And then you got the final tier. Men like myself. Monk mode absolute. Me personally, I've always been monk mode. I had to get my heart broken like a romantic simp. I'm not coming from a position of lust and loneliness because I attract women. I just naturally went monk mode. Not good or bad, not hate or anything. It just is. That's my message. I'm just coming from that position. A lot of y'all can sense that. Normally I hear it and they'll automatically assume I'm like the second tier, lustful and lonely. No, don't project the double L's onto me. I've always been natural monk mode. It just came to me naturally. For those of you been listening, I don't know, getting a lot of subs now. 1991, I'll never forget it. Street Fighter 2 Ryu. I said this story before, I'm gonna say it again. I didn't have to be told this. I was monk mode at 11 years old. Those of you may not be familiar, you can YouTube Street Fighter 2, do Street Fighter 2 Ryu ending arcade. That was me at 11 years old. I saw that ending. I said, that's the kind of person I am. Keep in mind, I was already like a martial arts fanatic. I was a Bruce Lee fan. You know, I was all into the martial arts and all that. So I naturally flocked towards that. But yeah, just forsaking everything, forsaking the popularity, forsaking the money, turn his back on everybody, turn his back on the fame. I'm seeking something else. I'm seeking something that's greater than that. Something that's internal, an internal journey. That's the monk mode I am. I didn't have to be told to do this. I'm not trying to follow anybody. I just naturally am. And I've been that since 11 years old. Natural monk mode. I just want to do a quick ramble on that. There are different paths a man could take. Because again, monk mode is absolute. I tell you, think for yourself. But again, if you think you're going to find peace, cohabitating, bringing a woman into your life, you're going to get peace. It doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work like that. But that's just my take on monk mode. Monk mode is absolute. I might be a little biased on that. And again, the paradox of it is, I keep telling you guys, if you're truly doing it right, I keep telling you, warning, 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 warning. If you're truly doing it right, you're not going to want anybody around. If you're truly connected to the all, I got another video I'm going to do. If you're truly connected to the all, and you're not forcing it, you just exist, you just be, and you're truly flowing with the universe, it's going to give you all you need. You're not going to want a woman. And I get that all the time. Dudes who've been following me for years. You think you're ever going to get a woman? Stop being romantic. No. I highly doubt it. The only reason I would see to remotely have one around is if you want children. I don't want kids. So why would I have one around? For companionship? I'm good. I'm good. Have somebody to talk to? No, I'm good. I'm good. What else you got? But again, dudes that are lustful and lonely, don't enjoy their own company, thinking they're shit without a woman, you're not gonna accept that. But that's just my take. Again, nobody asked for it. I just another video to do. The 4 stages of monk mode. The guys who get burned in marriage, then they go MGTOW. The dudes who are damn near kind of forced to be it. And then you got your Poogies and Chads, they go monk because they get black pill early because they see how women truly are. And another thing, you don't really have to. I don't really tell you guys everything, but I will say this, man. The subtle realm. Women are subtle creatures. I've done things I'm not particularly proud of, but it just is what it is. I learned a lot. And I learned that if I was an 80%er guy, it would be a big deal. But since they like me, it's flattering. And I've learned a lot about women, bro. And I'm telling you right now, the subtle realm. Master that subtle realm. I can black pill all y'all easily, but that's not my. I just got to show you the door. You got to walk through it. I can't. Man, that's why y'all can't tell me shit, bro. I'm telling you, man. The subtle realm. Women are subtle creatures, man. Look for the subtle cues, bro. The subtle cues will tell you all you need to know. The masters of the subtle realm. Hey, what I know? He hasn't had sex yet. He doesn't understand women. Okay, get off my channel. That's the 4 stages of monk mode. That's just my opinion on that. The milk's been spilled. The die has been cast. All you can do is move accordingly. I'm out, good peoples. Laters.